Hey, it's Rick here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Spigen SGP Slim Armor case for your iPhone 5. I've got it in the three different colors that it comes in, and this is a two-part case where the back is made out of plastic and the one-piece portion of this case is made out of a thermoplastic material, or a TPU for short. It's going to replicate the look of a metal, so when you see this from afar, and even some people have commented up close, it really looks like a piece of metal here, but it's not, it's plastic. So I'm going to show these to you up close, and I'll show you the two parts in just a moment. The nice thing about this case, you can pick it up for under $20, and I will link in the description of my video where you can pick this case up. So be on the lookout for that. But inside of the package, you are going to receive the case and then 3 jelly home buttons, which are these guys right here. You just kind of peel it off and stick them on your home button if you want it to look a little bit different. It's not going to include a screen protector, mind you, but remember that price point is pretty low at under $20. This one right here is called Metal Slate, and as we take a look at it up close, you can see that it really resembles the Slate iPhone 5 with that two-tone design, and that's what that one's going to look like. And then we also have this one right here, which is called Satin Silver. And the difference on this one, besides having that silver look, is the TPU on this one. You can see it's gray, and of course it has a black liner for your camera. And this one is called Satin Silver. Now the one that I like, and the one that I've been using, is this one, and it's gunmetal. And I've already taken the back shield off, or the back kind of plate off. Again, that's your hard plastic. This is your TPU. You really are never going to have to take that back plate off unless maybe you pick up a couple of these and you want to switch the back plates for whatever reason. But I just do that to show it to you, and you can get an idea for what that looks like. I'm going to pop that back plate back into place here. And I'll show you just how easy it is to install this on your iPhone 5, as well as remove it without ever having to take that back plate off. So first thing I'll mention, I do not have a back shield on my iPhone 5, nor do I have a screen shield on my iPhone 5. And unless you've got a real thick back shield, this case probably is not going to cause you any trouble. Line up those buttons first, and we're simply going to pop it into place just like this. Go around all the edges, make sure everything is cinched in. And it is, and we're good. So let's take a look at this up close. Okay, so let's start with the back of this case, and you can see up close what this is going to look like. You've got some Slim Armor branding right there. And again, this is the gunmetal, and it resembles kind of a metallic look to it. It holds up really well, I got to say. I've been using this often, and it's kind of been my go-to case as of late, sliding it in and out of a pocket, laying it on the table, and it doesn't really show signs of wear and tear, scratching, or fingerprinting, so I'm pretty pleased with that. As you take a look up along the top, there's your camera cutout. Tested this in dark scenarios, and when that LED flash fires off, whether it be in photos or videos, there's no visible hint of whiteout or washout in those photos or videos, so it's looking good there. Along this side, you can see your buttons are covered up. Very tactile, very clicky, and they work really, really well. Here is your rotation lock or your mute switch. Pretty easy to get to, and you can just switch it like that. Down along the bottom here, you can see you've got some coverage for your speaker as well as your microphone. No distortion of sound or mic pickup, so I have no issue with that. Your lightning connector, that's what that's going to look like. And unless you're using probably that lightning adapter that doesn't have the cable attached to it, it should pretty much work with a lot of stuff out there, although some of the new docks that are coming out, you might run into an issue here. I will call out, though, that your headphone jack will be troublesome for some. I've got an oversized connector for one of my headphones, and I have to take this case off to use it, so keep that in mind. Along this side, you've got your Spigen branding, and up along the top, you can see there is your sleep awake power button, which is also very, very responsive. Now let's talk about the front of this case, because again, I don't have a screen protector on it, and you can see right where my thumb is, there is a micro level of lay on the table design, meaning this lip comes up just ever so slightly above the screen. If I put it face down on a table, the case is actually touching the table, not the screen. If you put a screen protector on this, especially one of the glass style, forget about it. You no longer have a lay on the table design. So for some, that may be an issue. For others, maybe not. But I figured I'd call that out for you guys. Real easy case to remove, even with this back piece on. You're going to kind of put 2 thumbs right up here and just pull away like this. And that's all there is to it. It comes out just like that. So it's going to provide you a moderate level of drop protection. It's definitely going to provide some scratch protection for you. And I really like the look of this case. There's a few downfalls to it, but it really doesn't prevent me from giving this case a strong recommendation. And therefore, I'm going to give the Spigen SGP Slim Armor a 4 out of 5. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, as always, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Take care, everybody, and have fun.